Well, tēnā koutou katoa, kia ora ana, Cook Islands Language Week, kia ora ana. Welcome to this week's video newsletter. This week I've got John Horrell, and John's from the Knowledge Shop. And the main reason we've got you here, John, is to talk about the Parents Association event, which is happening on Tuesday the 14th of August. So that's got to focus on how, as parents, can we support our young people with their study and their exam supervision. What sort of things are you going to be covering?
Well, one of the first things I'm going to be looking at is students' attitude towards their work, just their approach to their work. And so I look at motivation, but I've got a slightly different perspective on motivation. I see it more as a luxury than an essential ingredient of a successful study program.
You mean you can slog through even if you haven't got it?
Exactly. And so for me, mindset is more important than motivation.
Yeah.
And what I will be talking about is different mindsets that students have and what the mindset is that they should aim for.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking at that. Then what I'll be looking at is particular study skills themselves and a study method. Now, I'm firmly of the belief that study skills is an individual exercise and that there's no one size fits all.
Yeah, I remember when I was a student in college going to the library for a study down that was just party central.
That's right, and I think still is to a large extent.
Yeah.
But I do think that there are certain principles that underpin a good study method and program.
Yeah.
And so I'll be discussing those with parents.
And John, this is quite a difficult issue for parents, isn't it? I mean, you know, that we sometimes as parents, I think we've got to provide the energy and the emphasis for this, and it can become a bit of a almost a point of conflict, can't it?
Well, it's really interesting that you mention that, because the other area that I'm going to be talking about is self-regulation. And I just think one of the things that when I speak to parents, one of the things that they say they want from their children is to be able to study independently.
Yeah.
That they're effective, independent studiers. And so self-regulation is something that I'm going to be looking at. And I think it's a very underrated area when it comes to the study skills area and really needs to be focused on, so that students can take responsibility for their own studies and manage it, even if that means asking for help.
Great, John. It sounds like it's going to be a really fantastic event. So thanks so much for your support of the Parents Association in this event. So that's 7 p.m, 14th of August in the library. And it would be great to see a whole lot of people. I'm definitely coming now, having had that. My kids are only little, but you know, even getting the reading done in the evening can be a bit of a battle at times, and everyone's tired. You're sort of building up to this moment.
That's right,
John. You've also, I think, for about 10 years now, run holiday programs, sort of an opt-in holiday program. Your business has run them here in the school holiday, so that'll be happening in the upcoming school holiday.
That's right. So it'll be the first week of the October holidays. What we do is we offer maths, science and English tuition for NCA 1 and 2 students. And basically what it is it's a way of just reinforcing what they've done at school. It's structuring their holiday study time and often just giving them a little bit of a boost just before the exams.
Great.
So students can come to one class or come for the week. It's just choose what they want to do.
Awesome. So our time is very nearly up. I just want to remind everybody that on Monday we're asking for all the course selection material, and that's really important. That allows us to make decisions about our timetable and staffing for next year. So your support with that is really appreciated. Really like to get those forms back. Next week is Arts Week, so great opportunities for all our boys to try new things, tap into the creativity. There's all sorts of things that are going to be happening during the week. And finally, just a shout out to the Te Piringa Whānau, our whānau support group. We've got a meeting on Sunday at 2:00 in the whare, and that's got to focus on the values work that we've been doing. So looking at the values that we think can drive Wellington College forward. Really looking forward to getting your input 2 p.m. In the whare. So thanks so much for being here, John. We'll see you on the 14th of August.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.